everybody? Welcome back to the Virtuosos. It's Jules, Damon, and Damien here. We're going to be talking about the Super Bowl wrapped up. Obviously, the game was an interesting one. We all were predicting who would win. I think we all had it low scoring, defensive kind of side of the game. But it's wrapped up. A lot of controversy. Really not in the game, more so in between the game. But we are here to talk about from start to finish. And first and foremost, we do want to say that these teams were the best teams to come out their conferences. Yeah. This is not a reflection of the first however many
18
weeks,
games, 19 games?
18, 19, 20 games that they played. You can't take away something that somebody did in a season talking about this your MVP, is he this, is that's not how it works. You can't the game doesn't work like that. The season doesn't work like that. We're in a different time where, hey, if you give a good defense 2 weeks of rest, the motherfuckers gonna play their fucking ass off. It just is what it is, man. And the Patriots played they called a really good game on the defensive side. But we'll talk about the whole game on my boy Damon is here. Surprisingly, still standing. Surprisingly, still smiling. But it's nothing to be mad about because hey, you still got a young quarterback, a young team. How you feeling about that Super Bowl?
I mean, to me, I feel like we've lost worse Super Bowls. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I mean, nigga Brady threw for 500 yards and we lost. So against Nick Foles, you gotta think shit like that. Like, coming in, I did not expect to make the Super Bowl. Our defense played really good. Obviously, people said it was asterisks on most of our wins. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I get to watch my team play in the Super Bowl. I don't care about the asterisks. People saying we got exposed in the Super Bowl. I'd rather get exposed in the Super Bowl than get exposed in the regular season and not make the Super Bowl or not make the playoffs. So, the game itself, though, obviously, you know, I was in the first half, like, it was some pop plays, but I was really, like, I really was intrigued by both sides of the ball defensively. I think our defense played good enough for our offense to just step up, like, just give us one drive. And we just couldn't muster a drive at all, man. Till too late. Offensive line,
man.
I don't know, man. To me, and I know, like, I'm in the Discord with people or I see on Twitter, Drake May's gonna get the majority of the slander and the memes. I mean, that comes with the territory being the quarterback of the Patriots.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm understanding that. But we can't blame the O-line, the play calling, and then say, well, the quarterback play ass. I don't know who. I don't know who overcomes that. I don't know who overcomes bad play calling, bad
plays
O-line,
is bad, and O-line is bad,
and the
and
fucking
the
receiver is
bad.
not getting open. That's what I'm saying. The wide receiver's not getting open. And this is the best defense in the fucking league. I don't know what AFC team would have won yesterday. Like, I don't know what AFC team would have won yesterday. So Bills fans saying Josh Allen would have did that. I don't know. Josh Allen had to go beat the Broncos. Like, let's go beat the Broncos. Like, let's not turn the ball over 4 times against them first. Then we can talk about beating the Seahawks. So, but yeah, shout out. I mean, our defense played good. Craig Woodson played good. Gonzo, I mean,
man, they played amazing.
That nigga, he tried. Like, somebody tried. I know somebody tried. It was him. So shout out him. I mean, like, he tried.
You know what? He tried.
I'm here, but I'm here for 2 weeks. Jason finna kill you. I'm like, he gonna have to show me, man.
Ain't that always how it goes, though?
I don't know,
the star receiver going into the Super Bowl and they just never kill.
They never kill. Never kill.
It's exactly what I said. I said it's always the random player that you don't expect to have a good game. It's never going to be the star.
It was Kenneth Walker. Like, none
of
their wide receivers went off. None of their wide receivers went off. Nobody but Kenneth Walker went off on their offense. It's like, if you'd have told me that you know, before the game, I'd be like, yo, there's no way we don't win. Yeah. And our offense, we couldn't muster nothing up. I'm gonna let y'all talk before I get into the specifics of players, but that's my just initial thought. I ain't as mad about the loss because I honestly I don't really think we was gonna be here. So, but I mean, it's a stepping stone. I'm not gonna think it's Super Bowl or bust every year. Yeah. But this was intriguing that we made it this far, and shit, you could say our first 3-round draft picks of this season didn't really play good in the playoffs. Will Campbell, Trayvon Henderson, Jared Wilson. So, shit, I'll take it. But I'll let y'all, you know, before I get into the specifics of it.
For sure. How you feeling about it, Damien?
I mean, I feel like we kind of hit the nail on the head with what we talked about for the most part going into it. I know I do remember, you know, I was mentioning that Kenneth Walker getting saved for this point in the season would probably help the Seahawks at some point. And I guess it really did come back to, you know, help them out because I don't think Sam Darnold played like a great game. Like, I don't think either quarterback was phenomenal. I think Sam Darnold kind of just was more so better at limiting the turnovers.
Whoa, Sam Darnold, EPA.
Yeah, like I guess
We're
so.
gonna
Yeah,
get-
I guess if
gonna
we're going
get-
into
we're gonna
that,
want to see that in college. Yeah.
but like I say, like Sam Darnold, like I don't think he. I mean, if you went out there and thought that was like a phenomenal game from Sam Darnold, then I guess Drake May's game ain't that bad either.
Yeah, if that's the case.
Like, I mean,
nobody
it-
played bad then.
Yeah, in my opinion, like I mean, I'm nothing against Sam Darnold. I'm happy to see him. Like this is a cool redemption story, the comeback story to see this guy whose career looked like it was dead 3-4 years ago, and now he's a Super Bowl champion. I think that the Seahawks right now, they just have a psychopath at head coach. The things that Matt McDonald was throwing at the Patriots with these corner blitzes and these safety blitzes, Devin Witherspoon and Nick Emenwari were everywhere on that football field at all times.
You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy because I'm watching them like, if them two niggas are blitzing, who the fuck is in coverage?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. They're getting back
It
there.
doesn't matter.
They got back there like that. I was
Like, every single
if they're
time-
blitzing, there's somebody has to be open.
Yeah.
And it still wasn't open.
It's unbelievable. It's like I cannot believe like how he was able to get away with that as much as he did. And I mean, it just kind of sucks that their offense could not like do like 5 field goals. Like you know what I'm saying? They should be very glad their defense stepped up and played the way they did. Because Kenneth Walker, for as good of a game as he had, could not touch the end zone. Like they stalled in that red zone
Yeah,
every
they
single
were
time.
terrible in the red zone. Yeah.
And I want to, but also for the Patriots, I want to give a shout out to what is his name, Woodson.
Greg Woods-
Well,
Greg Woodson,
Greg
number
Woodson and
31.
Gonzo are the reason that game was not a huge blowout.
Yeah.
Like 29-7 looks bad, obviously at the end because there was the defensive touchdown and stuff like that. But Gonzo had JSN looking non-existent out there. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? He did good in.
He did his job. I know.
Yeah, and he honestly should have had a pick. I mean,
Yeah,
there was
dude,
there
that
was
was
a pick that was literally
amazing
in his hands. I could not believe he dropped it, and that's a 3-point swing right there. Patriots love Ramondre Stevenson for some reason. I'll be honest. That's another weird one for me. I thought Travion Henderson was going to be the X factor. I thought he was going to get way more touches. Did not really touch the ball I want to do, and their wide receivers didn't step up either.
Terrible game.
Like I said, you can't blame Drake May for everything. I'm very big on defending quarterbacks. I'm never going to slander a quarterback when I could watch the game and see that there was a lot more issues than that. And when Will Campbell and Jared Wilson are getting pushed back into you every single play, I watched a rookie D tackle bring down Jared Wilson while sacking Drake May at the same time. If that's happening, you aren't going to have success, man. Not going to lie. It's going to be hard, especially for a second-year quarterback playing with, like as you said, probably the best defense in the league with probably the best defensive coach in the league right now, to be honest.
Yeah. Shout out Clint Kubiak. I mean, if that's how you're going to go out and go to the Raiders, then the Raiders ain't got nothing to look forward to. They ain't got nothing to look forward to. It was crazy because he had been stalled for head coaching jobs, and it's like he finally get one. And that's your last impression. It does suck, and obviously the AFC West is gonna be very tough on you. But shout out him for getting a job, and that's really the only big loss for them probably.
Yeah,
they have plenty of money to retain.
They still got $70 million in cap space,
and this is why having cap space and just dispersing it well is so important. And the fact that they have a chance to, like I said, retain everybody, and they don't need a defensive coordinator. That Mike McDonald,
yeah,
or
Matt
McDonald, whatever his name is. That I think it's Mike McDonald. I think it's
I
Mike
know he is.
McDonald. I think he is literally, like you said, a psychopath. This dude with like the shit he was throwing at the Patriots, like you said, it's just amazing. Those corner blitzes was crazy, and I'm like I said, if Nick Emenwari and fucking Devon Witherspoon are blitzing, who the fuck is in coverage right now? But it doesn't matter because even from that, the play calling on the other side from the Patriots, I'm not seeing no layer routes where like the corner got to make a decision. I think I seen quick slants out there maybe 3-4 times. I'm like, this is not Madden now. You're not gonna get leverage. You're not gonna get no leverage. There's nobody on this team that can beat man coverage besides Keyshawn Booty, and he was barely fucking out there.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering, like, what are they trying to accomplish? What are they trying to do? And like, they don't got any elite zone beater. They don't got any elite Booty can beat man, but he's not gonna beat. He's not gonna win a game. You know what I'm saying? He might break up in one, but he's not gonna win a game. So it's hard because I did see some places on the Patriots, not on the offensive side. Obviously, all around was terrible, but Marcus Jones in almost in every play. Robert Spillane, I was like, he has to make a play. Yeah. He is in every play. He has to make a play. And then Milton Williams, he kept hitting the wrong gap, which is probably really frustrating for him because they were just setting him up like crazy. I mean, everywhere they wanted him to go, he was going until he got that sack, and I'm like, that's what we needed 2 quarters ago.
It's a little too late now.
Yeah. So it's just overall that game was like really interesting from both sides of defense. I like the play call. I like the chess match that they had going on. If you can limit a team to 5 field goals, you probably should win. You know
that's what I'm saying.
You really probably should win. They were getting big chunk plays, but that red zone defense by the Patriots, amazing. The red zone defense on a couple plays, I was just like, they are just smart. They're playing really, really smart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for certain things from the Seahawks to do. They just weren't doing it. Stuff that they were doing throughout the playoffs, out the regular season, just weren't doing it. Jason Myers could have had a good argument for Super Bowl MVP. Kenneth Walker, amazing game. Like they talked about him up a lot. But overall, you know what I'm saying? Like this is one of those Super Bowls where people are just they're gonna hang their hat on there for a while. They're gonna be talking about it for a while. You don't live these down because I was told last year Mahomes can't be the GOAT because he got blown out twice in Super Bowl. I was told that. Now I'm like, a man that got 3 can never be the GOAT at all. Never, no point.
Because he lost 2.
Ever, no matter what he does. I was like, hey, yeah, I got it. So if that's the case, Drake may got a fucking hill to climb up if we going off that.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to be giving so much slander for Super Bowl losses compared to people that never make it. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to start understanding that if Patrick can't be the GOAT, then we can't mention nobody in the league with his conversations. Then that's the case because there's a lot of guys who can't even touch that. So overall, the game was putting me to fucking sleep, but it was some amazing things I did see on both sides, and you know it is what it is. 29-13, I think it ended up being. It was literally, like you said, first to 20, basically what it was. That last defense touchdown, it was what it was, but it sucks for, you know what I'm saying, not supposed to be in there, and to damn, I see, you know what I'm saying, I'm seeing all the holes there. All the holes coming out right now is just like, what terrible timing, you know. But for the specifics of the game, you know what I'm saying, I'll let you start, Damon, because you probably were watching a little bit more closely to some guys that you know of compared to what I've seen from them. So how do you feel about the Patriots, at least overall, their side, before we get into more so the Seahawks?
I do want to say that I'm not saying Drake May Drake May did play bad. Like it was some misses he had, some pocket awareness that he lacked right there. But the main thing I want to talk about, Will Campbell, Jarrett Wilson. I know they said something about he had 14 pressures. I didn't see 14 pressures from the videos I watched. Probably like 8, which is still bad.
Yeah.
All things considering, but to me, I think the play calling really was the worst part. You know, you realistically, you're not gonna run against this team. Quick screens, outs, throw a couple, dig routes in there, out routes, something like that. Everything doesn't have to be vertical. Like we're not a team that has speed that's gonna beat these guys going across the field. So, I really didn't like the play calling for the most part. It didn't really help Drake May out. I know people say like Drake May got injections on his shoulder, but still some decision making he made just wasn't good. He was kind of flustered.
Just like guessing himself.
My cornerbacks and safeties should not be beating my O linemen like off of spin and finesse moves like that crazy. Like, I could see if, they run up, like, I'm there, I'm blitzing, like, I'm just going to take you out of the blocking scheme. I mean, he running up. You shouldn't be. Come on now. That's crazy. So,
get ripped and moved by
rookie O-lineman, got to be better there. I ain't going to lie. Especially Will Campbell, 4th pick in the draft. Like, I got to get something out of you that game. To me, he had a good game against the Broncos, but that game right there that we played, I mean, they sent forward, like they blitzed 7 times.
So they
weren't even blitzing like that. They were sending forward and getting back there. Like that's fucking nuts. So I would say that about the O line. Defensively, like I said, we really played good. I think we probably could use another pass rusher consistently, to kind of free up Barmore and Milton Williams more. Like I know we played Harold Landry. Maybe not in the big 2026, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Harry Landry in the big 2026.
Yeah,
I don't really need that. We need to also scheme up Marcus Jones better. He's 5'8". I don't know why they keep forgetting that. Shouldn't be guarding tight ends. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I could throw Damian Jolly out there in a route against you and he got the height advantage, probably shouldn't be going to NFL tight end.
He was playing his ass off.
No, he played a great game. It's just bad miss up.
He just
because there was the first couple drives. It felt like the Patriots were jumping routes. They just couldn't get.
He almost had that one.
There was a couple like Spillane had one they thought he had. Marcus Jones, Carlton Davis. It just went away very.
Then it was like, wait, ain't Carlton Davis ass? I just him every time.
Yeah, so I mean, but yeah, shout out to defense. I'm glad the defense ended that narrative. Like, oh, they're only playing good. They're making these quarterbacks look bad. No, we've made majority of offenses look bad. We just our offense was able to put up points, enough points. This game just so. People saying we got exposed. I mean, like I said, getting exposed in the Super Bowl ain't really a bad thing, I guess. We still have cap space to go sign players. Players who want to come here and play now. So, I mean, I ain't mad at it. Ain't the end of the world. Shout out to Seahawks, though. I will say, like, I see more Patriot slander than praising the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks played a great fucking game.
I hate that.
And like I said, I don't think nobody's beating them yesterday. Like nobody was gonna beat them yesterday.
No, they were playing yesterday. Nobody could touch them.
Maybe if the Rams could have forced them to kick 5 field goals, the Seahawks wouldn't have been there. So it's like shit like that is like, but and then like I said, some people bring up the quarterback narratives. Bears fans, Bills fans, bringing up, Josh Allen never did that, Caleb Williams never did that, bro. We don't know because he didn't fucking,
literally don't know if they
didn't
never
make
did
it.
They would have been there.
Didn't fucking make it.
I'm not gonna lie, if you watched that game yesterday and thought Josh Allen wouldn't have had a duff down,
mind you, he had a broken foot.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you think Josh Allen with a broken foot, who was
let's add all the context.
Who was running away from Denver?
I don't think Buffalo defense is that good to have kept up with them. I think
the
JSN would have
flooded them.
JSN would have killed. I don't know who, Benford, Tre'Davious White. He would
Maxwell Hairston, bro.
He would have had some.
Yeah, he had some fun.
He'd have had some fun out there, man.
They don't defend the run good at all. And y'all defend the run good.
That's what I'm saying.
It took him 30 carries to get 120 yards. He ain't scored. It's like shit.
That's most rushing yards in a Super Bowl, by the way, since Terrell Davis, which is crazy. Only like 135 rushing yards. That's the most.
That's crazy. I thought Damian Williams or fucking James White had more than that.
James White has the reception for most yards.
Yeah, I was gonna
say
he
had 114 receiving yards.
And fucking Kenneth Walker killed this. But yeah, shout out to Seahawks, man. I want to give them all the credit in the world. They're gonna be here for a while too. Like, I don't
at least
know.
as long as Sam Darnold's under contract.
Yeah, I think he signed a 3-year deal.
Yeah, so 2 more years.
I don't see something gotta happen because I see them going right back the next year. Some have to fucking give. I don't know. They're in a tough division. But Stafford's getting older. That's nigga's best bet in the NFC. So Stafford retire. Whoo, it's gonna get bad, man.
Yeah, we'll have to see because I don't know. It's hard to repeat.
Yeah, it is hard to repeat, man.
It's even hard to get back to get a chance to repeat. So
no injuries either.
Yeah, saying they fairly healthy. You know what I'm saying? Charbonnet was out, but it's like if y'all fairly healthy realistically.
One last thing I do want to say though, I know like some people talking about the Offensive Player of the Year MVP, like this y'all MVP or this who y'all was voting, bro. That's a regular season award, man. I don't know how many times I gotta tell niggas that if the MVP was all year round, then fucking give it to Sam Darnold. Then at that point, like if niggas is not
turned this place all around.
Like at that point, like he didn't turn the ball over in the playoffs at all. He had a great game against the Rams. He played solid against the Niners. Like, if you're going to say the MVP is rewarded the day after the Super Bowl, give it to him then. Like, niggas, like, the MVP is a regular season award. Like, Drake May was, like, all-pro. Whether niggas want to take that away or not, I know they say his EPA is, like, the worst in playoff history. Like, he's the second youngest quarterback in Super Bowl history. I'm, like, if he come back next year or whatever year and do that again, then it's time to have that conversation. But the nigga played 4 top 5 defenses, and his team was the 5th defense. So
that's what I'm saying. It's
like you know what I mean. It is what it is.
It's a lot of pressure for a young guy. Very hard.
Shout out to Seahawks though, man.
Yeah, they played amazing. Damien, how about any specifics?
Really, the only 2 that I saw for the Patriots was the left side of the O line. I didn't think the right side played bad at all. Moses and Wenu, Bradbury obviously in the middle. Jarrett Wilson is a 3rd-round pick. I could kind of defend him. Like I'm not saying he should be getting blown up by. The way he was. Will Campbell's a scary one because Will Campbell, I feel like, is trying to play. I watched a lot of videos today, like people breaking it down. The way his stance setup is, man, he's like trying to play like he's way bigger than what he is.
Yeah.
Like he is not like a tall tackle. Obviously, with the short arms were an issue. But he stances up and like gets into his blocking scheme. Like when he starts kicking back, bro, like he's 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". Like he plays way too tall for what he's dealing with, and like so, and to get kind of taken advantage of by the Seahawks D line ain't like crazy now. Like,
that's why I thought
I was so shocked.
I'm like, why are they rushing 4 and getting this much pressure? And we went against Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson. Like, what the fuck?
Like you played Danielle Hunter, Will Anderson, you played Nick Bonito. Like there was Khalil Mack and co. Like there was a lot of really good DNs coming out of the AFC, and he's getting taken advantage of by Uchenna Nwosu and DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like Derek Barnes is getting off on him. Like I'm like, what is going on? It's just interesting to me that like that's the game where they suffer the most. Like I said, it makes sense why the blitzes work because now they're trying to compensate.
Mm-hmm.
It's no wonder that the safeties and the cornerbacks are blowing right by you.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the Patriots, and then it's kind of the other way around too. The Patriots D line is something on them edges.
Mm-hmm.
They said Caleb Von Chase on yesterday. I didn't know he was a Patriot.
Yeah,
Caleb Von Chase on is out there rushing the passer, man. Like Harold Landry is rushing the passer, man. Like they have no pass rushers, man. Like their pressure is literally Milton Williams and the other D tackle you said.
And it's crazy because we killed the Broncos O line, like we killed them.
And the Seahawks O line isn't, they got a couple good players, but they ain't got like
they ain't got the Broncos O line.
That's what I'm
how
saying.
I'm trying to tell people. Like, nothing is one of one in NFL. Like you can't. We stopped Myles Garrett this week. Why does fucking Greg Rousseau just have six sacks on? Like anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, there's different pass rushers. There's different types of ways. There's schemes. There's everything. Is from play to play, everything is different.
That was really like my main takeaway from like the main position like groups was like that. Like from what I watched is just to see like a Patriots defensive line not really be able to take advantage of a average.
And then
Seahawks
we couldn't
O-line.
tackle the nigga Sam Darnold when we got
Bro,
him.
he was stepping up and evading and getting out the way.
Fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that nigga was moving.
Never
crazy
seen Darnold
again.
move like that ever in my life.
Dude, it was like Milton Williams would get there and then like he's like predicting a move. I'm like, Sam Darnold's not gonna hit you with nothing, bro. Just square up, slow your body down, and just wrap up.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are we predicting a move on Sam Darnold every single time? Like he's gonna spin out or something. I'm like, just go tackle.
Darnold got away from pressure.
He literally didn't even do it. He literally just stood there and was like, he was like bracing for hits, but it's like they're doing like arm tackles. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, this dude is like, he's like one of the biggest dudes on the fucking Seahawks, bro.
Yeah.
Line included. The nigga he's a fucking tank. Like Sam Darnold's a big dude. So it's like it's not like he's not gonna finesse you.
Yeah, right.
There's no.
There is no outrunning you, and he's definitely not gonna, like I said, he's not gonna spin out of your.
And it's in the rare time you can get him to flush out the pocket is you're not really gonna see that too much. So just square up, get that tackle. I don't know if that was just not preached or just that just didn't come across him that like he's not hitting no moves, but he just stood there and watched them come in and literally stepped up in the pocket as they're coming. And I'm like, Milton Williams is like barely touching him. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, for sure.
You have to be like last year. You didn't have to be the best player on the D line. You had Jordan Davis. You had all the fucking variables next to you. You have to. This is what they brought you.
This is what they
you
paid
have
you.
to be the guy to help these other guys. And like you making the mistakes of shooting the wrong gaps and fucking missing the tackles is like he could have had a fucking 4-sack game if he wanted to.
The amount of times he was literally
he could have stopped
face.
Kenneth Walker the most. He just end up in the wrong gaps every time. It's like you don't always have to shoot the gap. Sometimes you just got to fill the gap. You know what I'm saying? And it would help somebody else get there. But it is what it is. Obviously, you can't be perfect but those are a lot of mistakes. Where I'm just like the Patriots are just like they're just something's off. Like something's off from what I've seen these first few weeks where they were generating turnovers and in a good field position.
Yeah.
But it was a couple things that I noticed. Obviously, the first thing, correct me if I'm wrong, Demond, was Dearness Johnson always y'all kick returner? Okay, so my thing is, in the Super Bowl, we have nothing to fucking lose, all right? This is the last game of the season. Travion Henderson cannot run the ball. Put Travion Henderson back kick return.
Yeah.
They're not even kicking it to the end zone. They want Dearness Johnson to return the ball. So give Travion Henderson back there so he can get a running start and take off. He's the fastest player on that team. Nobody's coming close besides maybe Marcus Jones. If I'm off the top of my head right now, I don't know if anybody else is that fast, but put somebody back there that can make something fucking happen. Dearness Johnson's literally just running there and running and then he's getting tackled. Running and tackle. It's like, put somebody else fucking back there. Make a fucking change. Like, do something different. Special teams, yeah, it's a lot of fucking punts happening. There's a lot of fucking kickoffs happening because they keep kicking field goals. Make a fucking change. Right. Something has to change.
Some type of spark.
That was pissing me off.
He literally returned it to like the 40-yard line.
I was like, this is why you should have put him back there 3 quarters ago. Why the fuck is Dearness Johnson? I think he just got activated 2-3 days for this fucking Super Bowl. He should not have been back there returning kicks. He shouldn't have a fucking role.
He shouldn't have a snap.
This was a former third fucking string running back for the Browns, third string running back for the fucking Jags, whatever string running back for the fucking Patriots. They had running backs ahead of him. Like, meanwhile, Travion Henderson, the fast player on the team, he has a his moment that made people love him, what came from a fucking kick return
Mm-hmm.
in the preseason? What happened? I'm like, what happened in their minds? Were like, well, he can't run. We just gotta ice him out completely. No, put him back there to kick return. I was just like, what the fuck is going? Why is Dearness Johnson technically has more touches than Trayvon Henderson, just based off the kick return?
Mm-hmm.
He has more. He's doing more. That was the one thing I really didn't like. I would have loved if they got Trayvon Henderson in there. That would have probably put some fucking spark in Drake May, probably sparking off something, anything. Secondly, obviously we all talked about Will Campbell a little bit. His technique is off. You already spoke about it. Technique is off. He already came with short arms. He already came in short. I didn't think he was amazing at LSU anyways. To be honest, I didn't think he was ever amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was good enough. He played in a good NFL pro style offense. So
He's a guard at best.
yeah.
at the NFL.
If he got to move to guard, and if he's a decent guard, that's a win for you at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
He just probably is not a left tackle in the NFL. It is what it is. He got bullied by a who's who yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm talking like everything was wrong. He's too tall, and then he can't get low. He just looks out of shape and shit too. Like he just doesn't look like for a 6'3" guy. He just doesn't. He looks bigger than like wider. You know what I'm saying? It's like who am I to say somebody's out of shape? But at the same time, it's like he just doesn't look like a left tackle. You know what I'm saying? Left tackles don't look sloppy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They still look
Doesn't
like
look like a
fucking.
brick
He doesn't
wall.
look like a tank.
He looks like a brick
He
wall.
looks like he just doesn't want to be out there. He had the false start, fell on his ass. I'm like, this dude just. I was
Not
like, I was there,
happy.
if I'm them, I'm taking him out the fucking game. Or you just gotta. Hey, if you gonna do something, the play has to start, hike, and roll out right immediately. Drake May's one of the most athletic quarterbacks in the league. Why are we not getting him on a run immediately?
I noticed that the entire game.
We gotta do something to get.
They
the
wanted him in that pocket.
moving.
They
So
wanted him in the
crazy.
pocket, and that's why I put a slight blame on him because like niggas is your pocket, you gotta have some type of clock, like 3 seconds. Shit, these two niggas is blocking on my left side, 1.5 seconds. Drop back, first read not open. Move,
Gotta go right.
side, slide, something. You'll live with. You know, because obviously he has a fumbling problem. You'll live with taking a sack, seeing somebody right there, as opposed to somebody coming around, smacking that shit. Fumble. That's how you fumble most of the time. Somebody come around from your blind side, smack the ball out. Fumble every time.
Literally zero moving pockets.
Like, there's none.
And I'm like, this is Drake May who iced the game against the Broncos running the ball. No design runs yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Zero design
But it's
runs
crazy.
yesterday.
He audibled that play on his own. He
Yes.
took the ball on his own. Like,
And mind you, I think he had 8 rushes that game.
yeah,
What
all on
are-
scrambles.
what
we don't
is
run.
click-
we
what
don't
wasn't
run.
clicking? I
We
just
don't
don't
run
understand.
no design runs for him. All his runs is scrambles.
That made no sense to me because I literally was like leading up to the Super Bowl. I was like Drake May's running is going to be like that thing that they got to work on because he was the best rushing quarterback in the playoffs. Like,
And we didn't
you know, like
even.
he had over 65 rushing yards in all his playoff games. And this motherfucker did not run the ball
didn't run the
today.
ball.
Like,
Granted,
it's like-
I think the one time he ran, Nick Awori fucking hawked him down. Like, oh shit, these motherfuckers is flying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
And I'd rather that happen more than once. And like I hate to like coast this to a video game, but like imagine playing 2K and you make one mistake and you never go back to it. I'd rather you make that same mistake with the right intention. The intention is that we need to get this pocket moving. And if he fucking hawk shoot 9-10 times, at least we know that we didn't fucking just stand there and try to square up and throw the guys who aren't open. They're not
Literally,
open. But this is what I was trying. I was in an argument with this dude today, and I'm trying to tell him like Josh Allen and Drake May are 2 different quarterbacks. They have the same archetype in terms of body style, but they're different. Josh Allen's gonna put pressure on the defense every single play. He's gonna move his feet every single play. Every sack is gonna be hard. Every deflection is gonna be hard. Drake May stood there in the pocket, squared up, trying to deliver the ball. That's his style, though. He wants to throw the ball. Josh Allen don't give a fuck how he's going to gain yards. He's going to gain yards.
Yeah.
He's going to, and his sacks, besides the Texas game, are never terrible sacks.
Yeah.
He's going to move the ball forward. And I was like, and I seen a play where Drake May's running to the outside, and he's throwing a stiff arm. I'm like, do that more. Make him fucking bring you down. Make them like you're a tall ass dude. Use a little bit on the lankier side. You're not like a fucking tank, you know what I'm saying? But you can fucking run, bro. Like use that stiff arm and run. And then when he started running, I'm like, this dude, he can run. Run that fucking ball. Like that's what the moving pocket shit. I'd never seen it at any point, and I was like, Josh McDaniel, if you love the Patriots that much and you want to stay there that much, and that's the game you had to call to make sure that you get a job for the next 2-3 years there, then hey man, salute to you, because that was the worst called game I've ever seen in my life. Like I said, no layer routes. I seen one play. I think they had Hunter Henry on the outside, and I think it was maybe Pop Douglas or Diggs, and he ran it out, and Hunter Henry ran it up, but it was kind of a slower up because it was like make the cornerback make a decision. The only layer route I seen. Everything else was like
Everybody else
a
go this
vertical.
way.
Dude's running a fucking long ass crosser. I'm like, your O line doesn't have time to run a fucking crosser right now.
You're not blocking at all.
You're not. You don't have time for that. Throw a fucking strike. Throw a fucking curl. Make these fucking cornerbacks work. The hardest they had to work was on the fucking Matt Collins one, and he played amazing. It was three niggas there.
Yeah.
And he played amazing defense.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'd
rather that than fucking whatever they was. Nothing. There's really no play
screens.
call.
No.
I'm
nothing.
like, and then they're designing fucking these. What they were doing with Ramondre Stevenson was kind of pissing me off. So he ran a couple good runs, obviously, but it wasn't no real, pop to him, obviously. But that's not his style. Then they bring in Travion Henderson, he gets a 9-yard gain. They bring in Travion Henderson again, he gets a 0-yard gain. They bring in Ramondre Stevenson for a fucking out route. What are we doing? Why don't we do Travion Henderson, Ramondre Stevenson? Then it's probably a first down because 2nd and 1, that's his style.
Yeah, you want
to
him
get the 1 to 2 yards. What the fuck wasn't clicking yesterday? Why are we not putting our players in a position to succeed? And then, like I said, I barely seen Kayshon Boutte yesterday. I think Matt Collins had out for 2 fucking quarters. It was just people. I was like, use these rotations to keep guys fresh.
Pop Douglas is their best wide receiver.
But Pop Douglas is out there every single fucking play, and he's not even getting fucking open.
Yeah,
get that nigga off the fucking field.
Saying.
He had one good fucking move, and then everything else is just the garbage time shit. I'm like, get that nigga off the fucking field.
I feel like I saw him in every single route yesterday.
You know, I hate to shit on the Patriots so bad, but like that shit was just annoying.
Yeah,
I'm like,
coaching.
The coaching was the worst part.
It was it was no adjustments. Like
Will Campbell doesn't have that bad of a game if you start moving the pocket to the right. Mind you, that's Drake May's right-handed. It's not like he's left-handed. He has to fucking rely on that left side so fucking much. If the pocket's moving right, you give Will Campbell just a little bit of time to do something else. He clearly is. I'm not saying he's slow. He getting to where he got to get to. He's just not getting his hands on the motherfuckers.
Not getting the leverage.
So if he can't get the leverage in time, give Drake May a 0.5 to a second more to roll out to the right and deliver a fucking strike, bro. It was just so frustrating to watch. I really didn't like how the Seahawks were playing offensively either. JSN, all he ran was fucking like out routes and shit. I don't know if that ankle was bothering him leading up to the Super Bowl and it just re-aggravated. But he had an ankle injury, then he had a concussion. Rashid Shaheed was used terribly too. I know they usually set up like the reverse for him, and I was like, they're gonna call it. They keep motion everybody to three trips on the right, and then they got him on by side. I was like, they're gonna motion. And I was like, but then Craig Wilson sniffed it out. I'm like, fucking amazing play.
Yeah.
But then you got fucking Cooper Kupp catching these 7-8 yard out routes every single drive.
He was their best wide receiver.
Every single drive, extending the drive on 2nd and long. They had a lot of 2nd and 12, a lot of 2nd and 13s. Because Kenneth Walker did not play perfect. He was getting getting stopped early, and then Cooper Kupp get an 8-yard fucking out route on Carlton Davis. I'm just like, what's not clicking where Cooper Kupp is the only guy out there now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we just stop him, and I'm sorry, this offense goes away. But they finally started calling play action. They got a fucking clean ass play action with AJ Barner for that corner route. They didn't run barely any though. That was actually successful because they didn't let JSN get down the field.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that was a Patriots thing or them literally just calling out routes all game. I don't know. But Kenneth Walker played amazing. Their line played way better than they ever have. They played, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's funny.
They were just forcing the Patriots to make the bad read.
Because their left guard is Grace Abel, who was a phenomenal left tackle at North Dakota State University and transitioned to guard in the NFL because he was not big enough to play tackle. And here you go. And they had an elite left guard and a very good left tackle in Abraham Lucas, sorry. Cross is the right tackle.
Yep.
So it's like, like that kind of shows you right there. It's like maybe that's what Will Campbell's destined for. Like,
there's
maybe
nothing wrong with that.
And that's okay.
It sucks if you we took a guard at 4, but it's like, put him in position before he loses all his confidence. He's terrible.
That's what I was gonna say while you were talking. Is like the confidence thing. It's like, damn, bro. Like this is a guy that came in and said that you work at Amazon if you let up a sack.
Nigga,
you own Amazon. You own Amazon. You let him free.
We deliver
He
on
said
packages
he'll
tomorrow.
fight and die for Drake.
He said you
May.
talking about
That
you
nigga-
die for him. You chugging beers and shit at Celtics games and shit. What the fuck happened?
Like,
What the
yeah.
fuck happened? I know you came back early, but like this is a technique issue now at this point. This is not an injury.
Definitely
This
not
is
an
a
injury
technique-
issue
This is a
anymore.
technique issue. We need to put you in position to succeed. That's all the NFL is about. Putting your players in position to succeed. That didn't happen at all yesterday for the Patriots. Drake May was failed by his coaches yesterday. Will Campbell was failed by his coaches.
And Drake May
yesterday.
was rattled too, man. He was missing passes yesterday. I'm like,
Yeah.
he had Hunter Henry on the RPO over the middle, pump fake to a back shoulder. I'm like, middle of the field back shoulder. I don't know why that's
He
getting
threw-
to him.
Mind you, he still got smoked. Like, I don't know if he's trying to avoid him getting smoked. The nigga could have had a pick. The ball right here in his chest. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Nigga, boom, lit his ass up. I'm like, yeah, Hunter Henry's done. Then he got smoked later on in the game.
Big shout out to Witherspoon. We talked about him a little bit. That's a top 5 corner for sure.
Yeah, he's.
If you could blitz the quarterback, you could play good in coverage. I don't know how good he is in coverage because clearly he was blitzing a lot. When you're usually the blitzer, you're probably not that good in coverage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can do a lot of fucking bluffing and shit. You got a lot of help. I don't know how good he is because like, don't quote me. I'm not saying he's bad at coverage, but like if you're blitzing a lot, it's probably because you're not the best coverage guy.
It's just crazy
You know?
that McDonald brought that 3 safety stuff he was running in Baltimore over to Seattle, and it works as good as it does. You got Julian Love and Nick Hemingway.
Julian Love is an amazing
Kobe
player,
Bryant
dude. He's
flying
an
around
amazing
out there.
player,
He had Kobe
bro.
Bryant out there. Kobe Bryant was a corner when he got drafted, by the way. Full conversion to safety, and he's out there flying around making plays. He played damn near most of the game yesterday too. Like their defensive game plan yesterday was just very well done, man. Like even their linebackers were very good. Like I feel like we didn't really talk like about that. But, like Harvey Knight had like 11 tackles, which led the game in tackles.
Ernest Jones had a good amount too. They played amazing. The fucking strip sack at the end.
Oh yeah, Weatherspoon knocked it out, and Nwosu caught it.
Was that a fumble or a
wanted to
pick?
dive.
It was a fumble
They
or
called it a pick.
No,
Actually.
I'm talking about the one that they returned. It was like, was that a fumble or a pick? I was like, it doesn't matter. It didn't touch the ground,
say
nigga.
it
He
didn't
got
touch the
mauled.
ground.
The ball's
Yeah.
gone. The ball's in the
Yeah, the
defensive
ball
hands,
is-
bro.
the
It
ball's
doesn't matter
going to the
what
end
you
zone
want to
right
call
now,
it,
man.
bro.
I'm talking about the fumble.
But
he
the fumble,
had
that was an amazing
when
fucking
three
strip
niggas
sack.
just looked at it and just didn't even.
Yeah,
dive on
yeah,
it.
He
the
just
main
fell
one I
out.
seen was number 66, Will Campbell, just staring at it. You made 0 plays today. If you want to save your job, that's the ball.
Yeah,
you
dive
just
on the
That's
got.
what he was doing during the other games. He'll give
You're
up
supposed to
a
get
fucking
nasty,
sack. He'll dive on
So
the
I
ball. though.
thought he wanted to die for his quarterback. I seen a player that did not care at all about his quarterback. Yeah, and this is me. I'm holding until they call it. Something has to give in your
Yeah.
mind. Like, fuck it. I'm going to fucking hold. I'm going to false start every fucking time. I'm refusing to let my quarterback get beat up all fucking game. I can't just let him keep getting fucking hit. You know what I'm saying? You're getting beat. I'll take a fucking 10-yard penalty. We can get a 10-yard sack anyways. Fucking hold somebody, bro. Do something.
Yeah, and Jared Wilson
There's
was,
nothing nasty about his game.
Jared
He's
Wilson
just-
was no better, man.
Yeah.
I say move
Jared Wilson was pretty
Wilson,
bad, too.
Move Jared Wilson to center. If you want to move Will to left guard, cool, but that got to be a decision now in the offseason because then you make
It's hard.
you
You
draft
got
a
Garrett
tackle.
Bradbury. They not pay him a good amount of money.
Nah, you on a 1-year deal.
Oh, is it? Okay.
If it's gonna, I mean, you invest in the offense. Like those two motherfuckers starting the Super Bowl, so you have to invest in them.
Yeah.
Slide them motherfuckers both inside if that's the case. Draft a tackle, go trade for whatever the case may be. But if you're gonna do that decision, you gotta do it now.
You can't wait for
Because
it.
if Bradbury comes back, then those two motherfuckers gonna be on the left side again. Like I don't know if you're gonna run that back or not, but them motherfuckers they gotta improve. They gotta get better. Morgan Moses is like 36 years old.
Yeah.
So it's like
He was
your
trying to get a lid on the sideline. I felt
that
bad.
nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of motivational speaking, not a lot of motivation.
Like,
Motivational doing.
Like, you gotta convert that.
And it's crazy because I dead ass like it was 12 minutes left and we scored and we gotta stop. I'm like, yo, hold on, y'all. I
And he
set
went
up.
for fucking broke. But this is what I said
I
though. When
set
y'all
up.
scored with the Mac Hollins touchdown, I said go for 2.
Yeah.
Go for
Yeah.
2.
That's what it
It's
said.
an 11-point game, and if you need, you can get a field goal. Next play, next possession, whatever. Then it's a free game. All right, we got to get a touchdown, 2-point conversion.
It's just like crazy.
Yeah, motherfuckers when kick the field goal. I'm like, they just fuck that shit, whole shit.
It's
Nah,
just crazy,
they had to get my son a kick in the Super Bowl, man. You gotta think, my
I wouldn't let them
man's,
touch
he
the
traveled
fucking
there. My man's traveled there. Give him a kick for the field goal for the Super
Shit,
Bowl.
that nigga ain't touching the field. If I'm down 18, I need to.
That nigga,
Hey man, two touchdowns, 2-point conversions, and he got to kick that field goal. He got to lock in.
It just sucks that Drake May actually had a very good drive and those 2 great catches by Matt Collins, and then the defense goes out there and gets the 3 and out, or it wasn't a very long drive, and then it literally turns right into a horrible.
Like,
Yeah, it was a terrible.
come on.
I don't know where he. I mean, it wasn't even he saw a guy running into open space. He threw it to the center of the
He
field.
threw it to the
middle,
wrong
like-
spot.
Yeah,
Like the defense is right here, Kyle Williams is right here, and the ball is right here. Like Kyle Williams couldn't even come back.
Like, 'cause I can't even say it was a bad read because I see where he wanted to go with the ball because there was a lot of open space on that right side of the field, but he threw it. I mean, Julian Love didn't move.
He didn't. He literally just
He
stepped
literally
up.
just stepped up and the ball hit him in the
I
chest.
said that's his game. He literally just stands there, and then once the ball is slightly misplaced, he is taking that shit.
And I know he got pressure, but you can just take the sack there. Like
Yeah.
I think that was first down.
Yeah,
Or
right,
fucking
yeah, at that point.
run.
Or
Or
run or
fucking
something.
run.
I don't
Or
know.
somebody try to.
I
track
know.
me
I
down.
know people say he was hurt, but you gotta run. Bro. That's the Super
Last
Bowl.
game of the
Fuck
season,
that shit.
man.
Yeah, I say go for
It
broke.
don't
Go for
get.
broke.
It don't get. If
You
you
ain't
can go for
gotta-
broke on a deep ball, you go for broke on the run. Bro.
That's what I'm saying. At least stand there. You ain't gotta run and hit your fucking Jared Wilson and try to throw that shit. So yeah, that was bad, man. But yeah, coaching was bad. Again, I'm cool with it. Like niggas gonna slander Drake May for what it is. It's understandable.
I don't think a
Slander.
quarterback has ever got unslandered and losing in the Super Bowl, even if he
It's-
played good.
It's-
I'm pretty sure Brady was getting slandered when he threw for 500 against the
like,
Eagles.
Niggas
so.
don't care, man.
don't
It's-
care.
niggas like they put so much emphasis on the quarterback position. Like a nigga just told me Drake May lost yesterday. No, the Patriots lost yesterday. Like Kenneth Walker still won MVP. He still had 130 yards or whatever. The wide receiver still wasn't getting open. O-line still was blocked. Like you can't blame all this shit and say, well, Drake May played like ass. Drake May's ass. Is this your MVP? Oh, he's shitty. He had the worst playoffs. And then say, well, his O-line played bad. His wide receivers weren't that good. This team isn't that good. It's like, damn, which one is it? Like
That's sports analysis, not
keep
sports
pivoting around the point. Like if this Patriots team wasn't supposed to be here and they had a fancy run and they wasn't, supposed to make it to the Super Bowl, then you can't be shocked that this happened. But you can't slander the nigga that got them there. Like, cannot slander the quarterback that got them there. So I don't give a fuck. I'm
My
riding with,
man said, was Diggs playing at one point? So that tells you all you need to know.
like, but he like
You feel me?
Diggs
It's
is
like,
running 20 yards. On the
he's
field.
playing.
Like
He's just not
playing.
getting open.
Nobody's getting open.
Well, you have that question of a wide receivers out there when they're down fucking 19. Yeah, I'm sure he's out there, but
Yeah,
does
that
it
shit
fucking
ain't
matter if he's
matter.
out there? No, because he's not getting. He ran a fucking route. I seen it. I don't know if it was on a pick or fumble or something. He's just running a fucking vertical route, and he's just like,
Just wiggling.
and it's like the defense is to the left side, and there's nothing to the right, and it's like, what if you just took that route to the right a little bit earlier, and then like now you got like a layered route over there. He just off the field. It's like, where the fuck are you going? Like, where are you even going? Do you think that Drake May has time to get that shit there?
Hell no.
Who drew that route up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know, man.
I don't know what the fuck
These
was going
niggas-
on, bro. You got an 86
We
speed, bro.
we need another receiver, and we gotta address the O line early in the
Mm-hmm.
offseason. And I ain't gonna say like we good, like we'll make it back, but as long as we retain our defense, I mean obviously I want a pass rusher. I know we niggas saying something about Max Crosby. If Max Crosby wanna come along, you come along, man. They say the Myles Garrett or I forgot what type of X trade. Michael Parsons S deal was what 3 first-round picks, 2 first-round
Yeah,
picks.
I don't think that's
Not even.
I ain't trading that much for Max Crosby. I'd do like a first.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I'll send my
next
first
year,
right now.
the
First, fuck
first
it.
next year, second, or some shit. I'm not sending 3 first-round picks for Max Crosby.
That for a guy that already got paid. If I was able to pay him on contract, I want to pay him. That'd be
Yeah,
different. That's what.
Yeah, you gotta take it
I
3
fuck
years.
with Max Crosby, but not that much. But yeah, go address the O line and get another pass catcher. I know people
Yeah,
brought up
fuck with Josh
AJ.
McDaniels though, right? See what I'm saying?
This one-
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
see?
don't know. Shit, Max Crosby talking mad shit too. Like that nigga come off a 0-sack game, but the coach fucked me over,
Yeah.
and it's fucked them. You feel me? So I don't know, but yeah, people bring up AJ Brown. I don't know. AJ Brown.
That's a hard investment to me.
He changed my. That's what I'm saying. He changed my perspective on him because he was talking all that shit when he wasn't getting the ball, saying, "Oh."
And suddenly it was
this and that.
happy go lucky.
Happy go lucky. Then when
Oh
shit
my
got bad
God.
again,
Hey, we just gotta tighten up on the defense. Like, oh yeah, but you was just mad last week because you had 0 catches, we won. They got 7 catches, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, and we lost. It's
And
like,
you
okay,
happy.
well now.
and then you don't want to talk to the media after you had 3 drops. Like, same thing with Will Campbell. You can't duck the media after that game.
You can't
So,
duck off after
Because
that.
they gonna say you gotta go work at
Why
Amazon.
you want to die for your
bro.
quarterback? What happened with that? I would ask him that. Why'd you die for your quarterback today?
Then what
I
time is it
died.
shift to Amazon tomorrow?
I got killed out there. You see me? I got killed. I got killed, so he didn't get killed.
But it's crazy though, because like if you had that same draft, and I still think Will Campbell could be good in the NFL, but if you had that same draft and took
good.
if you took Tet 4th and you just throw Tet in that Super Bowl and you put fucking Vidarian Lowe at left tackle, like shit might be different. Like certain shit like that might have been different if you'd have drafted Membu at 4.
If you took
Remember at 4, boy.
yeah, if they took Travis Hunter, it's like maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe he don't ever have to get hurt, and then that's a game. You know what I'm saying? You got game changers and shit. Will Campbell didn't show he was a game changer. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what you want to see out of a top 5 pick. You know what I'm saying? Those are the guys you want to see as cornerstones. You know what I'm saying? You took a cornerstone left tackle. We want to see you perform, because the rookie is not being. That's not an excuse. I've seen rookie O-linemen be all pros.
will be great.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen all pro rookies.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen Kareem Humphrey stay in that all pro spot from being a rookie. So it's like you got to be something.
And just think, Joe Thuney was traded for a 4th round pick.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get many more of those. After Joe Thuney did that, it's gonna be tough to find another guy going for that cheap. Let's see though.